What's up guys, Conor64 here, and today we're doing What If Deku was the Phantom Ruby, part 6, I believe. So, I'm going to be changing some things. Well, we're going to start basically when, Izuku was, right when his parents came, and, well, basically, he runs away. You're probably thinking, why would he run away if he just helped his own sister out? First of all, he's emotional. And by being emotional, he doesn't know if he should even be with, them. So he runs away. Basically, like, his energy is going around his body when he running through the city, jumping on building to building until he stops on one building. Why? Why me? Punches a wall. Why? What happened anyways? Why was I taken from my own family? Why was I in that world? Tears start to fall from his eyes. Because he's always been alone, and AK, when his mother hugged him, when he saw his father and his mother, he started becoming emotional. So All Might was gonna go after him, but Nezu said, Nezu and all the others were about to go until Mr. Midoriya was like, no, Nezu, we need to talk. Yes, Mr. Midoriya. And they go to the staff. They go to to Nezu's office. Well, no, they go to the staff room, basically, to talk. They're all sitting at some desk. And Nezu's like, you probably want some explaining done, don't you? Yes, he's like, yeah, I would like to know why my son I'm confused. I thought he died, okay? Inko was like, Sashi, it's fine. Oh my god. You explain everything, Nezu. Every detail. So, a couple hours go by. Nezu basically explains, at the same time when the USJ was attacked, a huge amounts of energy exploded in David Schultz's lab. Now that same energy was formed into your son, and then he escaped. So he appeared at the USJ. He defeated and almost killed every villain there, and was talking. He also almost beat the living shit out of All Might. Sashi and Inko are shocked, basically hearing a whole lot of what's going on, how they found out the energy, what was happening for years and years, was actually coming from their own son, who's supposedly been alive, I guess, and no one really knew about it. And yeah. But then, out of nowhere, a huge, like, it's something similar to a MEP. It's similar to an MEP, but it's coming from the city. All Might and some, basically, it's kind of like a huge ass earthquake, but everything's fading out and in. There's like this weird this weird energy what's going on. And he's like, oh no, I feared something like this would happen. All Might's like, I'm going. All Might, and of course, some of the other heroes, of course, Endeavor, who's in the hospital getting patched up, basically just runs out and goes to fight. And at this time, he's like, no, stop it. His power's he's losing control. No. Like, basically, in the picture, how there's lightning surrounding him. Just imagine the building he was on completely erased. He's in a huge crater. His energy is affecting the whole city. Like, basically, how the fans of Ruby would make phantoms of everything. It's something like that, but basically, everything what they're seeing is not real. Get away from me. It's just Izuku's kind of having a type of, it's something like a panic attack, but at the same time it's not. It's more like he can't cope with being in the world, why he was not in this world where those people are not, where he wasn't the only person. Why is he the only person who is in that weird reality? He doesn't know why. He wants to know why that is. And of course he doesn't know. So he's kind of freaking out, trying to think, and his energy, his emotions are all raveled up. And there's like this reddish purplish energy surrounding the Phantom Ruby. Or, well, Izuku, who basically is the Phantom Ruby. And it's just going around. Heroes, the first person who gets on the scene, goes for his Izuku, it's Endeavor. He basically goes, you brat girl, you villain. And by saying that, Izuku basically just grabs Endeavor, swings him around, drops kick him, and basically knees him in the face. Then using his energy to blast Endeavor away. Endeavor goes through a bunch of fucking buildings. Basically, just crashing through a lot of buildings. Of course, this is like live, because this was going on a little bit before, everyone started to realize. So All Might gets there, Kami Woods, Mount Lady, they all get there, they're trying to stop him, and they can't. So Aizawa gets on the scene. Of course, he's still managed up. He uses his eraser. It does not work. And of course, at the same time, David Shield fixes his machine, and he's getting a whole hell of a lot of readings. He's like, what the? This is all happening in Japan? I need to call All Might. He grabs the phone. No answer. Calls again. No answer. Over and over. So he calls Nezu. Nezu was about to leave until Nezu's like, hello? And so Nezu explains, and he's like, I'm on my way. I did create a containment unit to contain the energy. If this kid is the reason why this energy is, then I'm heading out. Okay. And yeah. Basically, even of course, the dangerous villain of all is watching this. All for One and All for One and Shigaraki are watching this. Shigaraki's like, yeah. And they see All Might get his ass handed to him. Like, they're seeing, like, All Might barely can touch this kid. Like, if All Might gets close, this boy's energy blasts him away, and then peers right behind him, drops kick him over and over and over and over. All Might's like tired, and he doesn't know how long he can hold his form, man. And so he's like, fine, done. Detroit, smash! And he does that, it blows everything away. Izuku gets blown away. Izuku gets blown away and basically hits a electric pole. And gets basically, not electrical, but he hits something electrical. And his energy and that electric field. No. Oh wait, I got it. What if there was a okay, I got better. There was a hero with a lightning quirk. He uses his lightning right when All Might does the Detroit smash. That person's lightning plus Izuku's energy, when it combines, it makes a huge, it completely creates a MEP wave. So that hero gets completely blown the fuck away. Plus his energy is, plus his quirk is just poof. He's out of commission for a while. And All Might gets blown back. And of course, in the middle of the crosshairs, one's like, and he sees Izuku. He sees him walking towards him, and All Might's like, young mud, and all he sees is Izuku. His energy, right when it was about his energy spikes all the way up, and then it fades away. All Might's like, what the? And sees him fall unconscious. Like, All Might has bruises everywhere, like he has cuts and bruises, like, damn, it's not a joke. And Izuku was just not even, he couldn't even control his energy. And of course his eyes, All Might realized his eyes were completely black with this red glow around his eyes. So, yeah. You don't want to mess with, him, I guess. And of course, Okay, so after that, Izuku would wake up in this weird Okay, imagine the same thing what Shadow was in from Sonic Adventure 2, something like that, but instead of in a sleeping pod, he's like, he's chained up, he's like, where am I? Of course, the Midori family's at their house, processing everything. Nezu sees him and is like, Of course, Nezu's thinking of something, and All Might's like, All Might's sad because, he failed this boy years ago. Now he can try to make it up. Because if it wasn't for this boy, he wouldn't actually know the Midoriya family. He probably would not choose Izumi, his own, Izuku's sister, as his successor. So yeah, and of course, Izuku's like, where am I? Trying to get out of this weird containment. David Schultz like, so you're the roots of all my problems. All Might's like, hey, David, that's not nice to All Might's. This kid. He pulls up something. First of all, this kid is barely even human. He shows the chart he shows the chart to All Might, but this kid he's mostly made out of some type of phantom energy. And also, by doing studies, it's not a quirk. It can, his ability, I've been studying, it can warp and change reality as he wants it. And of course, if he wanted to, he can destroy the whole universe. Nezu and All Might are shocked. What? Let me out! And when his spike levels, when his energy flares up, David Show presses a button. An electric field. Oh, basically being electrocuted. All Might. I'm gonna take him to Island. Nezu's like, no, All Might's like, hell no you are. He's like, why? Why not, Toshi? You're not... I can see it in my eyes. You're gonna use him as a weapon to destroy All for One. So what? How... Don't forget, All Might. All for One destroyed all the predecessors of One for All. All for One needs to pay. Is it because he took your wife? Shut it. I'm sorry. My own daughter grew up without a mother. Because of that man. Because I don't blame you because I knew you, and I don't blame you. I blame that evil man. If he wasn't around, life could be better. And he also wouldn't give you that scar. Yeah, but All for One's weaker. Sure, whatever, Toshi. We can think about this another day, but this kid... needs to be studied. No, he doesn't say that. Okay, no. All Might and Nezu walk out of the underground base. No, they walk out of the underground. You know, they basically, okay. They walk out of there. I'm gonna say they created a thing underneath UA. You know, they created this, you know, but like so well yeah, they created it, and this is where Izuku's being, you know, held at in a type of lab. Nezu talks to All Might. I don't know, All Might. I don't think we should trust David. But he's my friend, and I know he wouldn't use a child just for his vendetta. To find his killer, who's connected to All for One. To find the killer. I hope not. That boy has been through a lot. I could tell through his eyes. Yeah, you're right. I failed him years ago, and I regret it. It is okay, All Might. It is okay. I'm gonna go to the Midoriya household, so I shall see you later. They go up an elevator. They part ways, but in the lab, David Show grabs a folder. What he's been trying to create by using the energy. He gets a call. Oh, hello, Governor. Yeah, I have it. we can... Yes. I'll sneak him out. Uh-huh. We will create the ultimate life form. Yes. It hangs up the phone. Hello, boy. You're gonna be meant for great things. Especially my revenge!